It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely.
Oh,
Joel School.
Joel?
So you gotta walk around.
Great space. You walk in, you're in a good mood.
Yeah. Is it new? I mean, how old?
Newer.
Yeah.
Newer, yeah.
I mean, this is old.
Yeah, Joel is newer than Elliot, right? What is it? This would be
Right, this is
Joel, then
beyond
Elliot,
design
then
painting,
this, then
sculpture,
Pearson.
And, I
Pearson's
hope
probably
to-
the oldest. Well, it is.
Pearson is the oldest.
1930s, although it's been, like this one, it's been added to.
Yeah, but not
Different-
so much at Pearson. Pearson just, they added a wing out the back, the library piece, and they've done some renovations there. But mostly it's the
to
original
various prestigious art schools.
53.
So,
I think the original, I'd have to go back and look at the dates, because I think this original building was older than the original Elliott building. But
so
Strangely though.
our art room,
same
I like the,
vintage.
higher ceilings here. It gives a better feel. You
You
can
walk
see
in
the
with a
difference
fear.
between walking. I would love to have, this is our entrance where you walk in and you've got, a little bit higher than when you walk out and you can see the low ceilings that just
Yeah.
makes me sad, and it's just sort of like makes you feel small as opposed to here, which is a much more, I get inspired, although I'm not artistic, but if I was, I just take classes.
that is wild.
Okay.
TV. Get it ready.
I watched the Giants yesterday, that was enough.
It was a great game yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is our room 8, this is our functional skills. Do you see? That's
Functional skills, I mean, is there,
ways that we save money, basically by keeping students in district rather than out
oh,
of
this,
district.
yes, I would like to see that.
Okay.
I definitely would.
What's that?
For Christine
This would be, special education.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so it should be home. I'll be home shortly. Yeah, 10 minutes you can start dinner. Not that we need it, yeah, that's fine. All right. All right.
Students who are students. So there's a component of a work program plus sort of functional skills that they learn. But these are students that, on average, have a series of disabilities that, we try to,
Challenge children.
yep, and we keep them in district and try to promote. And in one of our ways that really we try to offer them, up till they're 21, a series of skills, both here as well as out in the community, that they continue.
And they're often Clinton, these students, so these are not from out of Clinton.
No, but in some cases, we do actually take students from other areas, like Wexford, for example, and
Yeah, that's
tuition
on
in.
tuition.
Tuition.
Correct.
Right, I think you're taking about 52,000 in tuition, is my recollection. And you spent about $1.5 million on, you were up until this coming year, I think, spending about $1.5 million on sending students out. There were about 20 students they were sending out, so you can do the math on what that costs. So everyone you're able to keep here
Correct.
is,
And we do what we can, and I mean, this program is definitely successful and one that other districts look at to try and say, well, if we don't offer it, then, can we send?
Our special ed director has done a phenomenal job coordinating with other special ed directors on the shoreline and inland some, in terms of looking at creating some collaborative programs. So sometimes we're doing trades, if you will, where this program is well established, we get a student from another district, somebody else has a program that's more suitable to one of our other students. So it does ultimately save us from sending them to a $100,000 a year program. But there are a handful of, and I would say the largest portion of our population that is outplaced are really severely behavioral challenged students, not just cognitively struggling students. Because we do a pretty good job with our autistic, or students who are on the autism spectrum, are developmentally delayed, as well as our cognitively deficient students. So we do a pretty good job at hanging on and providing them with a very good program right up until they're 21, 22 now. The kids that we're really struggling with are really either court placed because of behavioral issues, but their parents happen to live in town, or kids that really are outplaced because they are so behaviorally challenged that we don't have the facilities to do that, or the personnel. And then we have a small portion of that out of placement are really very severely medically fragile students that, you know, you get to a certain point and you really can't still continue to provide further services.
And then you mainstream as many as you can, I would assume.
Yes, in fact, most of these students are mainstream.
And they just
yes.
come in here for a portion of the day. How many
Portion of
students
the day.
can this room accommodate at one time?
Not as many as we have. That's always, that continues to be one of the issues. Every year we look at how do we deal with this space, and certainly one of the concerns going forward is making sure we have an appropriate space that is flexible enough.
What do you call this? What is
Our
this?
life skills program.
Life skills?
Called functional something.
Yeah, functional skills. life
Functional skills,
program.
right.
Yeah. So,
But right now, there are 8 kids? I think there are 8 in here right now.
And they come and go, is that they're not in here all day?
right, so various.
And would they be here for the
independent schedules.
full day, or do they
No.
come in part-day?
Some are working out in the community, some are here, depends upon the day.
So if they're older, if they're 18 and
They're
older,
here
they
till
may
they're
be,
22?
21.
That's the
but
Connecticut law.
their birth year. So if they turn 21 during the school year, then,
Right,
or if they were to turn 22 during the school year, basically. So
right.
we get
right.
them through their 21st year.
Wow,
So they could be 22 by the time they leave.
wow.
Okay, well, I'll finish up with the main office.
I'll get it.
okay. That's effective.
I want to show you, this is our little nook here located by the main office. This room right here is a social worker, and then this room right here is our school psychologist. So you want to open up John's? So social workers meet with students for a variety of reasons. Some of them, it's part of their IEP goals that, per their IEP, they meet with them on a weekly basis. Some of them in crisis situations. But you can see that, this area is not exactly the come sit down and be,
Not warm and fuzzy?
not a lot of warm and fuzzy. So we've done what we can to provide a sense of space for students to feel comfortable. So that's one of our social workers. So this is about the size and space of it.
Oh, I was like, what is that? That's a-
It's
College professor.
kind of, yes, yes, and quirky he is. Yeah. And then our school psychologist she's brand new this year, and she's doing a great job. But space was a concern, because we wanted a private space for her to be able to test, as well as a space for her to be able to meet with students and counsel them. And so this was the space we came up with.
So this is even smaller. Excuse me. Oh, yeah.
So that's where she does her work. Which periodically I'll say, you need to come out and see the sun.
Wow.
You know how many psychologists it takes to change a light bulb?
How many?
Just one, but the light bulb has to really want to change.